Alrighty, guys and gals, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming channel, where my voice does not match what you currently see on the screen. This episode is going to be a voiceover. I've never done one of these before. And this is actually the second time I'm doing the voiceover. Oh my god, what a morning it has been for me. Anyway, this is the World of Warcraft Classic, the Burning Crusade. That's Mr. Mountain right up on the screen. We're leaving Marshall's Refuge, and we're going to be working on a couple of quests today. We're going to be killing some dinosaurs, some pterodaxes, some bugs. Yeah. Anyway, the reason this is happening with the voiceover here is because my computer restarted last night because fucking Microsoft sucks. I hate them. I hate Microsoft. I hate them. Let me repeat that. Hate with a capital H, underlined 3 times. The shit's all in bold, and then there's 9 exclamation points. Make it fucking 10. This has happened to me so many times. For some reason, every time Microsoft pushes an update to my computer, keep in mind, I have updates. I postpone them for as long as possible. There's just no way to turn them off. I can't. I've used Group Policy Editor, and I shut them down for a little while. They always end up coming back on. I always end up getting updates. Now, usually what happens after the update, when I'm finally forced to take the update, is it'll give me a choice saying, okay, when do you want to restart your computer? That's what usually happens, and then I usually end up pushing that all the way back. Because every fucking time I take an update and restart my computer, something's screwed up. Something is different. As a YouTuber, it's OBS. So what happens to me is all of my devices in OBS get removed. It is so frustrating, man. So last night, I took an update, and I didn't see anything about the update. Usually I get warnings and everything, but my computer just restarted last night because of some update. Reset everything, and then I just wasn't thinking. I just forgot to check all of my stuff. And I did Friday Fun Day on Hearthstone. I did this episode on Mountain, and then I did an episode on Finn. The video came through, as you can see. But none of the sound. The game sounds didn't come through, and my voice didn't come through. So anyway, that's why I'm doing the voiceover here. Now, what's interesting about this voiceover is I just did the entire voiceover and wasn't recording it. Because I've just never done this before. So I've got the display capture up, and I just forgot to hit the record key. And I am not exaggerating. I did the whole voiceover except for like the last 5 minutes when I realized I had not hit the record button. So this is the second. Well, this is actually the third time I'm doing the voiceover, right? The original, the redo, and now this one. So anyway, hope everybody's doing all right. I sure do. Hope everybody's having a better morning than I am. This is going to work out to like 4 or 5 hours that I have to do total here. But you know what? I'm not doing anything else today, so. Any old two. It is a bit strange seeing myself on the screen. I don't watch my videos, right? The only time I look at this is when I'm editing my videos. So it is strange to see me there talking, not hearing any sound, so. I'm going to do my best to make it seem like this all happened naturally. But what's really bad about the episodes, they were both really good episodes, I felt like, on Finn and Mountain. There are a lot of funny parts. My energy was great. Now I'm like all kind of fucking pissed off, and I don't know what the hell it is, man. I have switched, well, let me put it this way. I have wanted to switch to Linux so many times, I've just never pulled the trigger. But every time I get an update, and it resets all my settings, I want to switch to Linux so badly. Maybe it's completely OBS. Maybe it's just all OBS. I don't know. It obviously has something to do with both the update, the restart, and OBS, though, right? So, anyway, I'm hoping the microphone sounds okay. I do see that I am recording the video. Well, I'm recording the raw file that's already been recorded. And then I see my voice is working too. So hopefully this works out. And hopefully it's not too weird. This has happened to me before the channel. Many times. But I've never done the voiceover. I've just always deleted the video. And just, you know, I've just gone with like the next episode essentially. But I decided not to do it here. So anyway, we're working on, I think, the 2 quests that we get done. We get 2 quests done here. We get Bungle in the Jungle done, and we get Roll the Bones done, which we're looking for 5 more dinosaur bones. We don't get Shizzle's Flyer done, and we also have another one to kill Frenzied Pterodaxes and regular Pterodaxes. I don't think we end up finishing that. But we work on some dinosaurs. I think what we're doing is working our way kind of north here to the insects. What is it called? I don't know what they're called. The Gorishi hive or whatever. And we get fairly lucky. I think we only have to kill 5 or 6 of the bugs, and we end up getting the gland. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just sitting here. I'm just finished up breakfast and second breakfast. And I'm watching an episode of Misty Mountain Gaming and talking over it. It's just weird. It is quite strange. Anyway, my allergies, man. Oh, God. The last 2 days, my allergies have been pretty bad. We've had some really, really high winds. And I don't know. It's kicked up a bunch of pollen or whatever, but it's pretty brutal. And my allergies, it's not like the runny nose, sneezing. I mean, I get a little bit of that, like itchy eyes, watery eyes, whatever, just mildly. What I get the majority of is a massive migraine headache, almost unbearable. So I've got some, it's not prescription medicine. I probably need a prescription, but I have like over-the-counter stuff I take. But I try not to take it because it really, that allergy medicine, it puts me to sleep. It just takes all of my energy away. I just get sapped. Maybe I'm using the wrong stuff. I probably am. But, yeah. So, pretty rough right now. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. But, yeah. That's what it is. Anyway, I cut my hair. I have been cutting my own hair for about 20 years. I can't even remember the last time I went to like a barbershop or salon or whatever the hell and paid somebody. I don't like doing that. And so I just stopped doing it. I started cutting my own hair. And, you know, after 20 years, you get pretty good at it. So I'm able to cut my own hair and make it look pretty decent, I think. I don't know. Who knows what the back looks like? Anyway, I have been growing my hair out since I started the channel, which is, you know, it's just over a year old now. So my hair, even though you guys can't really tell in the videos, I don't know, maybe occasionally you can tell, but my hair had grown out down past my shoulders. It was damn long, but I just keep it all brushed back, you know, and I put the headphones on. And you can't really tell for the most part. Anyway, I just got sick of it, and last night I shaved it. I try to, what I like to do, I kind of like to fuck around. If I've got long hair, I usually shave it and kind of get like a mohawk thing going on, right? I shave it close on the sides, but I don't leave it like that. Anyway, this time I decided to leave it like that. So I've got it really short on the sides and the back, and I've left it really long on the top. It's like a Viking thing or something. I don't know. It turned out okay. Didn't turn out too bad, but I might actually change it up and shave it off. But I don't know why I'm sharing that with you, but it feels a hell of a lot better not having that long hair on the back of my neck anymore. So, yep, that happened. It's always a weird thing, you know. when you've got long hair and you go to short hair, it's weird seeing yourself. It's even more, what's even weirder than that is a beard. If you've got like a beard, it's not like I can grow the best beard in the world. I mean, it's just okay. I really have to grow my beard out long to make it look like it's full. But I just didn't inherit the amazing beard gene. You know, it just didn't happen. But I do the best I can. Anyway, once you've had a beard for a while and then you clean shave, it looks weird as fuck. It really does. So I started to shave, but I was like, yeah, you know, I don't want to. It's going to look too weird. I don't want to freak everybody out. You know, I don't know. I probably end up trimming it a little bit. I don't know. It just happens sporadically. It'll just be itchy or something, and I'll get frustrated, and I'll just go in and fucking shave it. That's what happens with my hair, too. But yeah, my hair had gotten pretty damn long, but it feels so much better to have it. So you can see a little bit there on the side. That's how short it is all the way around, except for the top. And I just got it brushed back a little bit. Any old do. Fucking Microsoft, man. God. They just do not let you have any control of the operating system that you paid for with the fucking updates. It drives me crazy. I hate it. I mean, if you're just, you know, I'll just say, if you're just a regular user, you probably don't even notice. It's not that big of a deal. But for me as a YouTuber, what gets affected is OBS. And OBS is an essential part of what I do. And the fact that every time I get an update and have to restart my computer, it resets all of my OBS settings. And I'm not talking about just like disabling stuff and setting stuff to default. It removes all of the settings that I have on my mic and my camera. And it fucking drives me crazy. I don't understand why it does it. So, man, I was so pissed off. Like I said, I recorded 3 episodes this morning. I did Hearthstone, I did Mountain, and then I did Finn. And I went to edit one of them, and there was no sound. And then I quickly realized there was no sound on all 3 of the videos. So I'm just gonna drop the Hearthstone video. I'll just re-record that. It actually didn't turn out that well anyway. It was 3 losses. The Friday fun day for Hearthstone, we did a tavern brawl. I lost. Then we played standard ranked priest. I lost. Then we did standard ranked warrior, and I lost. So I'll redo that one. But these episodes, this one on Mountain, I think was a really good episode. Same thing with Finn. I just had great energy. Pretty funny stuff happened, and just not going to be able to recreate it. So I'm just running my mouth, essentially. But, yeah. Thinking about dropping the Finn episode. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done a voiceover before for one of my own videos. But... and I'm probably not doing the best job because nothing I'm saying correlates to what's happening on the screen. So, I don't know. Let's see how it works out. Anyway, the whole reason I wanted to keep this video was because we did have a really funny thing that happened with one of the giant elite dinosaurs that rolls through. It was just kind of it just happened, and I felt like it turned out really well, but obviously we're not going to get... well, I mean, we'll get to see it, but we won't get to hear it, and it was, like, I can't put myself back in that moment and try to, you know, say everything that I said, because I don't remember, but I don't know. It was really funny, I thought. It probably would have made the highlight reels on the channel. Damn, this song is funky. Hold on, I think I've got to... see if I can do this without screwing everything up. Let's do some different feels there. Oh, today is the 12th for me. I know that's weird. It'll probably be the end of the month. It'll be close. Actually, I'll tell you what day it is when this is released. Let me get my glasses on. This comes out... Wow, this might come out on either the 28th or the 1st. So this shows you how far ahead I am in videos. Like fucking 2.5, 3 weeks. Anyway, so now I don't know what I've said because I'm narrating for the 3rd time. I don't know what I've said and what I haven't said. I feel like I'd be repeating myself. So I think we give up on Shizzle's flyer here because it's taken. I've realized that the drop rate just isn't that good. So I think we get 2 more of the dinosaur bones here, and we finish up Roll the Bones. And I think we go turn in some quests. I think that's what happens. So anyway, I've got mentioned, I think, that I bought like kind of spur of the moment thing. I set out some bird feeders outside on this pole in the front, little front yard area, and I've got the webcam on it. Now, the webcam is actually my old webcam, which is a Aukey Full HD camera. It just looks really shitty because I've got it in the window and it's filming through the screen, so it's kind of... You get the screen is making it look blurry and low quality. Also, the lighting isn't... It's kind of odd out there. But I think on Finn, you get to see some birds. I could turn it on here. Let me turn this on for a second. Let's see if this actually works. It might not. No, it's not working. Okay, never mind. I don't want to mess this up. Actually, if I move it up here... No, it's not working. Oh, I unplugged it. Never mind. Never mind, I unplugged it. When I was trying to figure out why nothing had gotten recorded, I thought maybe because I had plugged the other camera in and it overwrote settings, but it had nothing to do with it. So, anyway, I was going to show you on the screen, the bird feeder. Might see some birds out there. I don't know if anybody cares about that. I think it's fun. I think it's kind of fun to watch. Yesterday... You said it's been really, really windy, very high wind gusts, like 35, 40 miles an hour, which is, that's high wind. And it was funny watching the birds try to stay on the bird feeder with the high wind because those bird feeders were just basically all the way to the right. The wind was so strong. They were swinging all the way, all over the place. The birds were just like, oh, we're hanging in here, man. But what's interesting is I have, there's 2 bird feeders out there, and they have different types of bird seed. And one of them, they are gobbling that shit down. The other one, they don't even touch. They are not interested in that bird feeder at all. So I don't know what the difference in the bird food is there, but they definitely have a preference. Kind of cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is the 2nd time I'm having to look at myself on the screen. It is quite weird. It's quite strange for me. I don't, I'm a little uneasy with, seeing myself. But I wanted to get the video out. I didn't really want to scrap both of them. I don't know. I don't know about Finn. I don't know if I'll keep it. I might try to do the narration over it. I don't know. We'll see. I may do it later today. But like I said, I've never done this before. I've never narrated over a video because as many times as this has happened, I've just deleted the video. I've just like, fuck it, I'll just record another one, So anyway, filling in time here. I watched a documentary last night called Bigorexia, like the opposite of anorexia. And it's a real thing. It's a psychological issue. And some of you may know, probably most people don't, but bigorexia it's linked to something called body dysmorphia disorder. And it's linked to a whole bunch of other stuff: anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, negative talk, And I have actually been diagnosed with body dysmorphia disorder. It's something I've had since I was a teenager. And what it is, for anybody who doesn't know, it's a little bit like anorexia, where the person thinks that they are overweight and they are unhealthy, but their body weight is really, really low. They are painfully thin, right? Bigorexia is can be the opposite, where you never feel like you are big enough. So I'd actually never even heard of bigorexia. I've never heard of that term before. I thought it was like a play on words or something, but it's actually a thing. I guess it's a newer term. Body dysmorphia disorder I have heard of before, and I have been diagnosed with that. So what it is, it's basically I do not see my body that the way other people see it. And I realize this. It is a very strange thing because I think I know what my body looks like, but it just doesn't correlate to reality. It's a very unusual thing. It's a strange thing for me. But I'm a pretty big guy. I've been told, I'm a pretty muscular guy. Generally, I'm the biggest guy in the room. I mean, not always, but no, I'm not. I'm not a professional bodybuilder, right? There's a difference between a bodybuilder and a professional bodybuilder. So a professional bodybuilder is somebody that you see like on stage, right? Those are the guys with like 4% body fat and they're just massive. A lot of that comes from anabolic steroids. Not all those guys. There are some natural bodybuilders, but there is a huge difference between steroid users and non-steroid users. Anyway, my point is, like, I do consider myself a bodybuilder, and that's because I work out every day. You could probably call yourself a bodybuilder if you work out 4 to 5 times a week. In my case, it's 7 days a week, right? Anyway, it's one of the things that drives me to go to the gym. And it's not that I have this, like, I'm trying to achieve this certain look. I don't really, there's not really an end goal to it. It's it's an odd thing to talk about, but I did watch the documentary last night, and a lot of it hit home. So the documentary, they had like 5 or 6 different people in different situations, but all had kind of this thing I do. And in some cases, some of these, not just guys, women can have it as well. But some of these guys and gals were huge. I mean, fucking hulks. And they see themselves as being weak or not being big enough. It's a very strange thing. Now, I am not quite at that level. I've never done steroids. I never will do steroids. If I was on steroids, I would be a professional bodybuilder, just because of the way that I eat and the way that I work out. I would be gigantic, right? But I'm just natural. So this is the funniest part of the video, and I wish I could remember everything that I've said here. I kind of let it go at first, but then we interact with this thing. It turns out pretty funny. We end up taking it on. Anyway, it was weird watching the documentary because it is something I've been diagnosed with, and I know that I suffer. It's a mental condition. It can be fixed, from my understanding, with the correct medicines, primarily SRRIs, like antidepressants, and also behavioral, like cognitive therapy and things like that. It's changing your mindset. It's not easy to do, but it is something that I have, and it was a little bit strange watching other people who have the same type of issue that I have. But, yeah, so I end up talking a lot of shit here. Like I do sometimes, and then I just say, fuck it, we charge in. It's a 55 Elite. We actually don't do too bad. I had no intention of actually killing this thing. I thought the whole time I was going to die. I just, the spirit took me. We're a fucking warrior, so I charged in. But I think we actually get it down to like 45% health, I don't have any health pots on me, as you can see over there, but the top row by my hamstring ability, no health pots. Had we had a health pot, we may have had a chance, but I just saw that it wasn't going to work. Do we get away? It's like I'm still talking shit the whole time. I think we just get away here, though. Yeah, it's not too bad. We got it 46% health. Not too bad. It's a 55 elite, and we are level 53, so I thought we did all right. Anyway, I don't know why I fucking brought that up. I was just trying to pass time. But if anybody's interested, the documentary is called Bigorexia. It's not the best documentary in the world, but it's for anybody who doesn't understand anorexia or bigorexia or body dysmorphia disorder, which fits into both of those. It might be interesting to check out. I don't know who hosts it. I don't know what channel or whatever it came on. I have a hack site that I use to watch stuff, but I saw it on there and thought it was interesting. So it can be very, very unhealthy. It can be fatal because of the steroid use. Steroids will fuck your body up, man. You have pretty much unlimited growth potential. And I've done a lot of research on steroids because I actually thought about taking them at one time. Not just testosterone. I did a lot of research, but I just didn't pull the trigger, and I'm glad that I did not. It's young guys, they want to get big really quick. And if you're somebody with good genetics and you're on steroids, you're going to get fucking massive if you're working out right and eating properly. The thing is, those young people, they don't think about, or even older people, or people in their 40s and 50s who take steroids. You just don't think about the long-term damage, and it will fucking kill you. Those things are so bad. You get enlarged hearts, liver problems, kidney problems. Your organs will end up failing you, and you will, if you don't die by the time you're 40 or 50, you're going to be fucked up. And there are things you can do, like post-therapy for steroids, or all this kind of things you can do to make it easier, but it's not, chances are you're going to do some very, very serious damage to your body doing that stuff. I don't remember what my point was to that. Anyway, I guess I was going to say if you can try to keep a balance with body dysmorphia disorder. So what it does for me, it pushes me to go to the gym. I have to go to the gym every day, right? That's not necessarily a bad thing because I don't do steroids. I treat my body pretty well. For the most part, I eat fairly healthy, right? I try to. So for me, it's actually, it's kind of a benefit. Now, the mental part of it is not so much of a benefit because if I cannot get to the gym, I get really depressed and can do stupid shit. Like that part is not okay. But as long as I get to the gym, it's kind of a healthy thing for me. And luckily, I have kind of a balance with it. And I'm not willing to take the risk of doing steroids to get my body bigger, you know. I've just kind of accepted my body. So anyway, let's get off of that damn subject. So we turned in this quest here. And I'm looking at these rewards. The rewards that we get for this quest, they do not match at all. These feel like level 15 or 20 rewards that we get. And I think I'll highlight them a little bit. This quest is also funny because this goblin, we were supposed to be like doing archaeology stuff, but he just told us to go out and kill animals and get their bones. So when we give him the bones, he can say to his supervisors that, yeah, he did some archaeology shit. So yeah, look at these quest rewards. Well, it's too late now. Anyway, we turn that in. I think we do a little repair here. And then we get our booties on the bird. And we get a fly-in to Gadgetsan, I believe. So let me check the time. So we've got about 5 minutes left in the video down here, right? So I didn't actually realize I was not doing my voiceover until we got to Gadgetsan, which was literally like a minute before I ended the episode. So it's deja vu for me. Anyway, I'm going to need to take a break, get something to drink. I'm going to lose my voice, all this talking. Dun, 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 dun. What song is this? This is, I think this is the Midnight Special. Creedence Clearwater Revival did this song, CCR. A lot of bands have done this song. I don't know who did it originally. I feel like Tina Turner and Ike, they probably covered it. But my favorite version is the CCR, Creedence Clearwater. Da, da, da. Now, obviously, this is, this is like a weird version of it. But if you listen to CCR's version of this, it's a damn good song. What a fucking band they were. So I think I'm popping a mint here. Okay, right here I'm talking about how I talked myself into getting Sonic after the gym this morning instead of coming home and eating some oatmeal or some eggs. Yes, it was about right in here when I looked over and realized I was not recording, and the episode is almost over. Man, I almost said fuck it. I was like, you know what? I'm deleting the fucking video, man. Anyway, we check in with the Goblin Freak here. He does give us a follow-up, and I don't think I pick it up because I believe, actually I might pick it up. I can't remember, but it's to do with the Queen, where he gives us like the scent. We have to go down into the insect hive and use the pheromone to draw out the Queen. But that quest is no joke. There are a lot of mobs there. Plus, she has ads. I'm pretty sure that she calls out. It's quite a challenging quest. Now, for our level, it actually might not be too bad. Let's see if I actually pick it up. I can't remember. Look at this goblin. Look at this. Look what he's wearing here. Fucking freak, man. Do we accept it? That is the question. Accept or decline? Accept or decline? Decline. We declined it. Yeah, because I remembered how much of a pain in the ass of it was. But we are pretty high level. So it probably wouldn't be too bad for us to do. I just think I'm sick of Gadget Sand at this point. Anyway, I think I'm going to run over here. I'm going to check the auction house. I'm doing some funny stuff here. But I go to the wrong place. This is the bank. So I'm telling everybody to come with me. I think I look for some health pots, and I don't even think I checked for mithril casing. But there's hardly ever anything on this auction house here. I think there's a couple of pots that are low level, but yeah, I don't get them. So I've got to remember to get some mithril casing because we go back to Ungora Crater. I want to do the Chasing Me Amy 01 or whatever that is. But I have to have that mithril casing so that we can, I guess we turn the ape back on. And then I think it's an escort quest out of there is how it works. So I'll probably be doing that off camera. In the next episode, we might try that, yeah. Anyway, we do wrap it up here. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Mr. Mountain and myself will catch you in the next one. Take care and peace.